Hi and welcome to my channel, and in this video I'm going to make the perfect fluffy masa. It is super easy to make, requires only a few simple ingredients, and without boring you with the story of my life, let's get straight into cooking. The ideal rice for this recipe is tuwo shinkafa rice, but in the absence of that you can use any that's available to you. Jasmine rice, basmati rice, short grain, long grain, they all work perfectly. So this is short grain rice and it's perfect. The first thing you need to do is soak the rice overnight or for at least 8 hours. If you're using tuwo shinkafa rice, you don't need to soak for that long. So this is raw rice that was soaked overnight, and it's going to be the main ingredient for the masa. The next thing you need to do is strain the rice to remove almost all that water, and that's because I'll be dropping precise measurements for this recipe in the description box, and I don't want you to add more water than is required. So strain the rice, remove almost all that water, and start putting the ingredients together in a blender. I'll be starting with water, then I'll add the soaked rice. I'll also be adding cooked rice. Yes, you should cook a little bit of rice and let it cool and add that to the blender. I'll also be adding white onion. You can use purple, but the last time I used that, it's made my butter black, so I have trust issues now. You also need some salt, some sugar, active dry yeast, and baking powder. Then go ahead and blend everything. Let the blender do its work. Blend and make sure it is very smooth, just like what you can see now. If your blender is not so powerful, you can blend in small batches and make sure it is very smooth. Now pour the mixture into a large bowl and get everything out of the blender. I'm using a large bowl because I'll be giving this some time to rise, and I want to create enough room for that. So after getting everything into the bowl, I'll cover the bowl with cling film. You can also use a small towel, but when it rises, it's going to mess up the towel. So if you don't have cling film, just use regular nylon to cover the bowl. Then I'll be setting this aside to rise for about 2 hours or so, and it should double in size and look something like this when it's done. And that's it. So let's move on to the final step, which is frying the masa. This is a masa pan. It is also called appam pan or pancake pops pan, and it's what gives masa its signature shape. So I've placed the pan on medium heat and I'll grease the holes with vegetable oil. Then I'll pour the masa mixture into the holes, and if you have steady hands, congratulations, that's good for you. I don't, so I created a bit of a mess, but it's no big deal, right? It's no big deal. I'll fill up all the holes, and remember this is cooking on medium heat. You know the masa is ready to flip when the edge starts turning crisp and brown, and the one in the center usually cooks first because it's closer to the heat source, so you should flip that one first. So I flipped the first one and it's fine. They don't usually cook at the same time, so when you flip the first one, the second one might not be so done yet. Keep watching, and as soon as the other one starts turning crisp and golden, flip and cook the other side until it turns golden too. So that should take between 3 to 4 minutes for the second side. And as soon as it's cooked, get it out of the pan, and that's it. Making masa is as simple as this, straight to the point. I served mine with soya spice, but you can have it with suya or even soup. Now see how beautiful and fluffy this is. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done that, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.